Hi there guys, sorry about the beginning of the vlog. The camera had to turn it on properly. Right, welcome back guys to the channel. Going to do a little review today on the Vandy vape kylin. Sorry, my daughter just went to walk out the shed and I thought she was knock something over. Yeah, so like I say, we're going to do a little review on the Vandy vape kylin. This is the little box it comes in, but we'll get to that in a minute. I've been running this for 4 days now. I've got the 6mm glass on there, the beastie one, which I'll show you in the box in a second, but like I say, awesome bit of kit. It's basically a rebuildable drip it in a tank. Obviously you guys probably know this, some of you guys will know it, some of you that are new to it, you won't know what it is. So you've got your pre-made coils, you buy your coils, you pre-made, or you can make them yourself. It's basically a rebuildable dripper inside that you wick up. So we'll go into that in a minute. I'll re-wick it while I'm on camera and stuff and show you what's what. Like I say, you've got the kylin logo there, the kylin name kylin, and on that side you've got the Vandy Vapes logo, which I think is really cool, little nifty thing. A build I've got in there is running at a 0.16. I don't know if you can see that very well. Like I said guys, this is a new camera, so this is new to me as much as it is you. I don't even know if I'm in shot. So yeah, I'll show you what the cloud production is like from it, and then we'll get down to the nitty gritties. The cloud production is brilliant. The flavour is amazing. I've not had a dripper or anything that I've got this much flavour off ever. It's absolutely immense. Cloud production, second to none. As usual guys, I'm going to have a Foster's while I'm doing my vlog, you know, keep you happy and chappies and all that. Oh, lovely. There will be a video going up in the next couple of days guys. I popped down to Vape Bar in Hitchin today, went down to see Darren and Muffy and Stu and, no sorry not Stu, I keep saying Stu, I do apologise for that if you're watching, it's Steve. And Barry, went down to see the guys down there today at Vapor Bar. I did a little video, no talking, it's literally just a little montage with a few clips put together with a little bit of music over it, just to basically show you guys around and what they've got in there. I had a few tricks being done by Muffy and Steve. I was going to say Stu again then. So yeah, hopefully in a couple of days guys that should be up as well. This one hopefully will be going up tonight. Yeah, so let's get on with the Vandy Vape. Vandy Vape kylin. So, in the box, this is your box. Nice little box by Vandy Vapes. Obviously now you've got the nicotine warning stickers on them. You've got your code on there to make sure it's all legit and everything. So slide her out. As you can see in here, there's another tank in here. I'm running that one. This one is actually my other half's. She wanted one as well, so I thought I'd get her one and see how they both go. And as you can see, this one's a lot smaller. This is running the 4mm glass. I believe it's 4mm, it could be 2mm guys. I will put the bit in the comment telling you which size it is, but I've got a feeling it's 4mm, it's too big to be a 2. And again, you can see the kylin and the Vandy Vapes logo. It's got a really nice airflow on this. As you can probably see, that's fully open. I don't know if you guys can see that if it's focusing. You see that's got a nice airflow. It's literally, it's a 3-click. So we'll click it right down. So that's completely closed. We go 1 click is a quarter open, 2 clicks is half open, 3 clicks is fully open. I run it fully open myself all the time because I really like it like that. I like it fully open. I like a nice bit of airflow, I do. So we'll run it fully open. I'm shutting it again now guys while I'm talking to you, by accident obviously. So fully open, nice and airy. 1 click down, little bit more restricted, and then literally a quarter of the way open. Much more restricted. I haven't actually vaped it like that. I've always vaped it fully open. So what I'll do in a minute, I will vape it half and quarter, and we'll see how we get on. I'm just going to whack this back on her mod. The only one thing I will say guys, I've noticed with these, I don't know if you can see that, there's a bit of residue on the bottom of the tank there. I've just literally wiped it off the top of the mod. I don't know whether that's just where it's condensating or it actually leaks a tiny little bit. I wouldn't like to say it leaks because I really like these tanks, but it's a possibility that they could do. I have got a bit of juice on my fingers actually where I've been twisting this where I've been closing this air hole up guys, so maybe it is leaking a little bit. or it might just be condensation. Like I say, I've only been running them for 4 days, so I've not really got right down to using them to their full potential. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Right, let's have a little whack on this, different air holes, close it up and fully open, and we'll see what it's like. So this is on fully open. Fully open. Same amount of clouds, absolutely beautiful bit of flavour. Right, so that's half open. So that's half open, and then you put it on a quarter, which again is only a little piece. You're still getting the same amount of clouds out of it, but when it's quarter open it's a bit warmer though. You're actually getting quite a warm vape out of it. But as I said, I like it fully open. So let's get back to looking what's in the box. As I said, you see you've got the tank in there. You've got the 6mm extension, nice bit of 6mm glass. You've got a spare for the original tank. You have the chimney extension so that you can put it into 6mm mode, or you take it off obviously to have it in smaller mode. You also have 3 kind of drip tips. That's what I quite like about this. 3 different size drip tips in these. You've got the big fat daddy one, like that. You've got the medium one, which is what I'm running on all my mods at the minute. And then you've got the little one. And underneath you've got your little O-ring kit and your seal kit. But what I like about this is you've got a multitude of colours. For the base of your tank has got a little rubber in it that you can change. You've got blue, purple, green, and you've got a red. So whatever tanks you've got or mods you've got, you can change it to match the mod. You've got all your grub screws in there, spare grub screws, spare O-rings, spare O-rings for everything, and you've also got an adapter in there so you guys can run your preferred 510 drip tips. If you like your 510 drip tips, whack that in there, whack your 510 on it, and away you go. And also you've got your Allen key in the bottom as well. And as usual, you've always got your little user manual, little vandy vape user manual for the kylin, and it tells you how to take it all apart. It tells you how to juice it and what to use it for. Unfortunately, in this box there is a bit missing. There's normally a key, a bit of a U-shaped key, which allows you to take the tank apart. I actually haven't got it with me, so I'll have to put a link in the description to show you what it's like. And there's not a picture of one in the book either, which doesn't help. No, there isn't. But I can show you that in the description anyway, guys, so don't worry about that. Alright, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take one of the tanks apart, show you the deck, and then we might go a bit uppy closely so you can see me re-wicking it. So I'm just going to pass the camera over to my trusty assistant, no, her name's my daughter, and I'll do a little re-wicking for you and we'll see how we get on, show you what it's like inside. Right, what I'll do first, while I'm up here, I'll take it apart and show you how it comes apart. And also, I don't know if you can see the gold bit that's on the inside of there. When you fill her up, when you first get her and fill her up, you always have to make sure that's closed, because otherwise you're just going to flood your wicks out before you can even get a chance to vape it. But what you got to do is just hold the glass, real gently twist her, and then it opens it up fully. So it gives you full juice flow to your coils, or you can have it half closed, you can have it quarter closed. The missus is running hers a quarter closed at the minute because she's getting spit back from hers. I don't know why, but she's getting spit back from it. It could be because it's in small mode and it's got the coils in it are a bit too much kick for her. But yeah, so like I say, that's it. Right, we're going to take this apart and we'll show you what we have to do to wick her up. It's so simple, guys. It's so easy, and the lighting is gone funny all of a sudden. Literally just twist it off and boom, away she comes, and there's your deck. Like I say, we'll go down over here and I'll re-wick it up and I'll show you what she looks like without the cottons on. So I'll just pass you over to my trusty assistant so she can hold the camera in the right place. Alright, 1 second, guys, let me just get sorted and then show you what we're doing. So this is your deck. This is your deck, guys. Obviously you can see the coils I've got in there. And what I'll do is I'll pull these wicks out, I'll re-wick it up, and we'll show you what it looks like without cottons in there. As you'll probably see, these have only been in here a few days and they're quite dark already. But you can see there's not a lot of cotton either sides, because you have to tuck it down into this little juice well here. Don't pause it. Leave it. Just let's do this, just press that on. Right, sorry guys, she didn't know what she was doing. Don't do it while it's on there. Right. So, I'll just pull these cottons out, guys. I know I'm using a pair of scissors. I ain't got my bloody tweezers up here like a Wally. Right. Let's get rid of that junk out of the way. Right, and there you go, guys. Look, there's your deck. Obviously you can see that she's got the 2 coils in there. Sorry, hang on a minute, guys. We're in a bit closer. As you can see, look, we've got the 2 coils in there. So she looks pretty clean. You've got the air holes in there. You've got, oh, nearly dropped it. Let's try that again down here. Right, you've got side airflow here and here, and underneath, you can't see it on this because I've got the coils in it. I should have left them out before I've done it, but just underneath there you've got some other air holes as well, which let the airflow go round and underneath, which makes it a real nice, let's say, airflow on them. And there again, there's your juice wells, guys, just on the sides there. So you've got to make sure when you're wicking it up to put the cotton in the right place. So I'm just going to get my mod and glow these up. I'll show you how they glow up, and then I'll re-wick them again for you. And then there you go, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but if you look on the top of there, you've got a lot of juice residue, and I don't know if that's where they're leaking or not. Like I said, I'm not sure whether they leak. Right. So as I was saying, look, we're just going to glow these up. Go, glowing up nicely there. Just clean the crap off them a little bit. Right, they're nice and glowed up now. So again, I'm going to pass you back to my trusty assistant that's actually sitting there. Pass you back to her, let these cool down for a minute, because they've gone nice and white hot now. Hang on, guys, I'll be with you in a sec. Let me just... Alright, we'll just leave that one there a second, guys. What I'm just going to do is just put you back there a second again. So yeah, you can see me again. I know it's not great in my hand and everything, but like I said, I'm using a new camera, so I'm trying to get used to how to use it and everything first. While they're cooling down, I'll just have another little go on this. But like I say, guys, I'm not sure whether it's condensation, whether I'm getting a little bit of juice come out the air holes. But every time if I take the tank off, I've got residue of juice underneath the tank. Right. That's the inside of it, the cap that goes over the top of your coils. I can't show you too much because as you can see I've still got juice in there. No, I was too premature, guys. I didn't want to wait and do the video before I'd wicked it up and used them, so I just wanted to get them up, get them running, and it's lovely. Right, these coils should have cooled down enough up here now because it's not exactly hot up here. Alright, so we're going to go back down to wicking up the area and we'll have a go down here. Alright, trusty assistant, if you wouldn't mind. Alright, if you just face it down there a minute, not too close. Alright, I'm using a bit of cotton, guys, called Cotton Junkie. I don't know if we've used it before. It's the first time I've used it and it's quite nice. It's quite a bit of cotton. Let's get it out. As you can see, guys, I'm not using long bits. I'm only using bits about this long, just because it makes it easier. Just makes it easier to do and handle. As you know, just push them straight through, guys. I'm sure most of you have already done this or have tried to do it before. It's very easy to do. Right, and they're quite long. You wouldn't want to use all of that because it wouldn't fit. You'd end up wedging it in there too much, and you just wouldn't get the juice flow through it. So what I like to do is I like to fold them down a little bit and sort of go, yep, okay, roughly know where I want to cut them, and I will cut them both at the same time, just like that. And then again, I fold them down so I can sort of see where I need them, and then again, both at the same time. Where's that one? Right. Not the best tool to use, but this is what it says. You just chuck them into these little juice wells down here. Just chuck your tails in. That's it. Look, you don't want them too tight. Don't want them packed in there too much. Always give them a little fluff up in the wells. And there we have it. The coils are re-wicked, ready to rock. So I'm going to drop the tank back on it. I'm going to let it soak up for a little while because I haven't got any of that juice left. So what you're meant to do, yeah guys, we'll put you back up here so you can see me again now. Not that you really want to. What you're meant to do, guys, is you're meant to run your juice over them as you would with a dripper, soak them up, and then put your tank on, and then away you go. But I haven't got any of that juice that's in this tank left now, so I'm just going to have to let it generally soak itself up. So we'll just put it back on, and we'll go from there in a minute. So, nicely back in. The threads on these are absolutely lovely. Just hold the bottom piece, and just twist your tank on, twist it tight. And then, like I said, you can see the gold bits at the minute. When you twist it back ever so slightly, then you can see your fresh cottons. And like I said, I'm just going to leave that and let that wick itself up because I haven't got any of that juice to put in there. While I'm doing that, I'll have a little vape on ours. So yeah, my answer then, guys, to the Vandy vape kylin, very good mod. The tank, the flavours are immense, the clouds are immense. I'm just a little bit curious about that juice I'm getting underneath the tank. I don't know whether it's leaking, like I say, or whether it's just moisture. I'll keep running it for a couple of days, and if I notice it's still doing it, I might try and wick it up slightly different. But I don't really know. If anybody's had one or used one and can tell me what it is and why it's doing it, please hit it up in the comments and let me know. But apart from that, I think they're absolutely brilliant. They come in a variety of colours. I think you can get black, obviously black, silver, gold. I think you can get rainbow. Yeah, I think the list is endless really of what you can get. Amazing bit of kit. I think the price tag on them, I think they're if you're looking between 30 and 35 quid for one of these, which I don't think is that bad at all, to be honest. You think what you pay out for a dripper or an RDA, you're paying a lot more, and you're getting just as good benefits with this. Plus you don't need to keep dripping, you can just fill it up and away you go. I have noticed they are a little bit of a juice monster, but on that I don't really care. I like them. I think they're a good bit of kit. The only downfall with them at the minute is that juiceage underneath the tank. Whether it's condensation or juice, I don't know, but that's the only downfall. It's the only thing I can see that could be a bit of a pain in the arse. Apart from that, I think it's pretty good. I'd probably give it for an RTA, I'd probably give it a 5, maybe 6 out of 10, which I think is pretty reasonable for what it is and the price. Sorry guys, just got a slurp. But yeah, apart from that, she's absolutely wicked. Like I say guys, there is a video going to be going up tomorrow or the day after of my little visit to a vapor bar in Hitchin today. Just to go down and see the lads. Literally it's just going to be a little montage with a few pictures, but a little video montage with music over the top. Just showing you around the shop, showing you a few of the boys doing a few tricks, and that's pretty much it. Like I say, if you're ever around that area, head down to Vapor Bar, go down and see Darren or Muffy or anyone else that works in there. So I hope you liked the video guys. I will do another video at some point with the deck completely bare so you can see the whole deck. I just was too impatient to wait. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it guys, and please carry on watching and like the video and subscribe to my channel, and there will be many more videos to follow. Cheers guys.